This is the weekly tarot reading for thinkers, people who tend to process life through the mind. This week's theme is intimacy. I am Lori, and I'm a tarot card reader and a spiritual counselor. And if you're new here, thinkers are people who process life through their intellect. And in the tarot, that connects to the Suit of Swords. If you're not sure whether or not you're a thinker, there's a free quiz in the description below. So let's take a look at the cards this week. This week's theme is intimacy. All right, let's take a look at your cards for the week. This is showing that you are somebody who does enjoy commitment, and you are looking for something that feels more committed. You're learning not to overthink what you say so that you can speak out, because sometimes when you overthink things in your relationship, it does feel like you just don't say what needs to be said. So I feel like you're shifting that this week, and you're actually going into action, and you're feeling good about it. So it does feel like anything that you perceive to be a conflict it's dissipating, and you're bringing yourself more into balance. You're starting to see that when you put something out there, you receive something in return, which is really nice. The more self-care you are willing to give yourself this week, the more you're going to feel balanced, the more you're going to be able to say what needs to be said without overthinking it. So give yourself permission to practice self-care so that you can communicate with clarity this week. And it's showing, think outside the box. Don't try to follow what has been followed or the patterns of the relationship up to this point. How can you think outside the box, and how can you have a conversation that lands differently in a way that actually creates more of a feeling of intimacy and connection? Because that person will respond to it. That person will get more excited to connect with you. Yeah, it is showing definite intimacy happens, and you feel very connected, and you're making the right choices. So self-care for clear communication, presenting things differently this week, establishing more of a sense of intimacy through your conversations, and not second guessing yourself. That's very, very important. So if this reading brought up something in you that you'd like to work through personally, if there's a decision you keep circling or things you want to say and you can't figure out how to say them, I actually help with that in one-on-one sessions. And the link to book is in the description. I'd love to hear in the comments what you do for self-care to get you out of that overthinking, and it allows you to communicate clearly. So what is it that you do in terms of self-care that helps you get out of your head and the overthinking and helps you think more clearly? Tomorrow I'll be doing the feeler reading, the reading for my feelers. And if you haven't watched Sunday's full reading yet, that's a good place to start. The link is below. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.